welcome to A Day in 15 Minutes UPSC Prelims Daily Current Affairs. Today is 18th November 2019 and the topics for the discussion are Agni 2 Missile, SANS Campaign, India International Cherry Blossom Festival of 2019, Winter Grade Diesel, ASEAN Defence Ministers Meeting Plus, that is ADMM Plus, CTB and the CISO meter. So coming to the first topic, Agni 2 Missile. So this is a news because the first night trial of Agni 2 missile, it is conducted successfully, and the Agni 2 missile, talking about it, it's a surface to surface medium range nuclear capable missile. It has been developed by DRDO and its range is at least 2000 km. So it uses a solid propellant in a two-stage flight and it's a direct successor to Agni. And the Agni 2 also have a navigation and the guidance system that is incorporated into the ground-based beacons to improve the accuracy. And the first test firing of the Agni 2 missile, it was done in 1999. And in 2010 also the test fire of the nuclear capable Agni 2 ballistic missile was also conducted very successfully. The next topic is SANS campaign. So why is it a news? Because the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, they launched this particular campaign. It is aimed at reducing the child mortality that has been caused because of pneumonia. Okay, so talking about it, it is actually the short form of social awareness and action to neutralize pneumonia successfully. That is the elaboration of SANS. So this was actually launched to mobilize the people to protect the children from pneumonia, and they will be also giving health training to the personals included and also the stakeholders who are giving treatment or who are prioritized with the treatment to control the particular disease. So under the campaign, a child who is suffering under pneumonia can be treated with pre-referral dose of the antibiotic, that is amoxicillin. This will be supplied by the ASHA workers who comes to your house day by day, and also the health and wellness centers can be used this pulse oximeter. That is a device actually to monitor the oxygen saturation in the body. It's called as pulse oximeter. So it will identify the low levels of oxygen in the blood of a baby or a child, and if required, he will be given the oxygen cylinder to overcome from that particular situation. And talking about pneumonia, what is pneumonia? It is actually a bacterial, fungi or the virus disease. It is infected by various agents like bacteria, fungus or virus. So air sac in an infected individual's lung, that is called as alveoli. So it will become inflamed due to the depositions of the fluids and pus, and it will be very painful and difficult for a person affected by pneumonia to breathe. Okay, and the children and the elderly people who are above 65 years are especially vulnerable to this particular disease. And the major symptoms is a fever, high fever, chills, cough, then there is physical weakness, and also you will have a feeling of unwellness, or you will not get enough breath, or there will be rapid breathing and your pulse rate will be very high. Okay, talking about the treatment, the preventive measures are more, should be done because it includes a proper hygiene and getting vaccination at times. So this can actually prevent the disease to an extent, but that is only preventive measure, that's not a curative measure. So saving a child from pneumonia, it requires urgent treatment that usually involves, administration of antibiotics, which actually does not cost much. So on an average, the treatment, it acts for around 5 to 7 days, almost a week. Okay. Coming to the next topic, that's the India International Cherry Blossom Festival of 2019. So this is in news because the 4th edition of this particular festival is happening in Shillong. Shillong is in Meghalaya. So talking about the festival, it has been organized to celebrate the mass flowering of the cherry blossom that has been flowering in the autumn season in Himalaya. So the event will be going on in Shillong in Meghalaya. And the festival is the world's only autumn cherry blossom festival, and this year Republic of Korea was a partner with India for conducting this particular festival. Okay, the next topic is winter grade diesel. So this is in news because the Home Minister, he launched the winter grade diesel that has been suitable for extreme winters in Ladakh region. So the extreme winters in Ladakh region, it goes up to -30°C. To overcome that, this has been launched. So the motorists in the high altitude sectors like Ladakh or Kargil or Khasa or Keylong, they face the problem of freezing of diesel in their vehicles. When the winter temperature, it drops below the minus 30 degrees Celsius. So Indian Oil, they have come up with an innovative solution to this particular problem. What they do, they introduce a special winter grade diesel. They have a the diesel have a low pour point of minus 33 degrees Celsius. Actually, it will not lose its fluidity function even in extreme winter conditions. So availability of this diesel will promote tourism and smooth transportation in the Ladakh region during extreme winters also. Some people will be very interested to visit Ladakh region or the Kashmir region in extreme winters, but the problem of freezing of the fuel will create lack of people coming to that area. So this is a perfect example, and it will be a big step towards the ease of living. A diesel fuel is prone to waxing or gelling in cold weather below the cloud point. Waxing or gelling is actually the solidification of diesel into the crystal form. Okay, so the cloud point, it refers to the temperature below which the fuel particles begin to cloud together and form waxes. It will solidify like waxes. So the fluidity, it can be actually restored by treatment with additives that change the low characteristics of the low temperature characteristics of the fuel. Okay, the next topic is ASEAN Defense Ministers Meeting Plus, that is ADMM Plus. This is a news because the meeting will be held in the Thailand's capital Bangkok with the defense ministers of 18 ADMM Plus countries, and it will take part in Bangkok. Okay. So this is basically a high defense consultative and cooperative mechanism under the aegis of ASEAN. So this will actually promote trust, mutual trust and confidence between the countries of their security challenges, of their defense challenges. So consistent with the ADMM guiding principles of open and outward looking, the second ADMM in Singapore was held in 2007, and this was very successful. Okay, and ADMM Plus is a platform for ASEAN and 8 dialogue partners including Australia, China, India, Japan, New Zealand and Republic of Korea, along with Russia and US. This will actually strengthen the security and defense cooperation for peace, stability and development in the region. So the inaugural ADMM Plus was convened in Vietnam, in Hanoi in 2010. Okay. So the defense minister, they agreed on 5 areas of practical cooperation. One thing is maritime cooperation, maritime security, since they are Southeast Asian countries, and it is surrounding Indian Ocean region. Maritime security is the prime most thing. And there is counter-terrorism, humanitarian assistance and disaster relief. Peacekeeping operations are under consideration, and also the military medicine, very important. Okay. And the next topic is CTB. CTB is a diagnostic tool. It's a new innovation for detecting tuberculosis. Okay, so it's a small device. It can be attached to a optical microscope, a simple optical microscope, to convert it into a fluorescence microscope. So what it do? It will enable the TB diagnosis at a point of care. Okay, so the device is battery operated and it allows the quick identification of bacteria, and it shows better sensitivity than the existing methods. So the World Health Organization, they have actually aimed at eliminating TB by 2035, and the Indian government has also been vowed to do this by 2025. The next topic is seismometer. So seismometer is again an instrument that responds to the ground motions, like if there is an earthquake or a volcanic eruption, or if there is an explosion, man-made or natural explosion, it will actually respond to the ground motion. So they are usually combined with a timing device, and it will be also fitted with a recording device. Okay, that will together form a seismograph. So the output of such a device, it will be formerly recorded on a paper or a film. Now it will be actually converted to digitally processed information as well. Okay, that is the speciality of seismometer. Okay, so that's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the session. If you have any queries, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much. Good night.
So please like, share and subscribe to our channel for more videos. Follow our website neoiasgap.com for the detailed content and monthly prelims digest. Also join our current affairs exclusive test series through the website. And finally, participate in the daily current affairs prelims infotainment quiz at our Telegram channel, that is Neo IAS Prelims, at 9:30 p.m.